Hey everyone, I'm Mark from Travelshorts. This is my daughter Holly. That's my son Matthew. Today's the 11th day of our epic Japan trip and we're going to spend it in Tokyo Disneyland. This is where we spent last night to see Tokyo Disneyland Celebration Discover Hotel. We were only here for one night because tonight we're going to be staying in the Disney Ambassador Hotel. What we've got to do now, check out, get them to move our cases, or transport our cases I should say, to our next hotel. Get on a courtesy shuttle bus and head to Tokyo Disney. And it looks like it's going to be a miserable day. It's given rain all day. It's windy. You can see those palm trees outside blowing. So I'm not sure what it's going to be like today. But no matter what the weather, rain, shine, or whatever, we're going to enjoy ourselves. It's Matthew and Holly's first time in Tokyo Disneyland. They're looking forward to it. I just wish it was sunny, but you can't change the weather. So let's head out, get on that bus, get to the park. And because we're staying in a Disney hotel, we have happy entry, which means we can enter the park 15 minutes before regular guests. Let's go. We've arrived at Tokyo Disneyland. Because we're hotel guests, we get to enter 15 minutes before everybody else. I'll tell you about where I got our tickets, how we got our tickets, and all that once we're in the park. As you can see, it's raining quite heavily now. There's Matthew in his hood. There's little Holly in her hood. We're moving, we're going in. To get through the gates, we just scan the QR code on the app. I'll tell you all about that procedure, what you need to do to get your tickets into the app a bit later. Okay, we're in. I've made a 40th anniversary priority pass for Pooh's Honey Hunt. Like I said, I'll tell you about that later. We're first going to go to Beauty and the Beast ride. At the moment, it's all about rushing to get to the Beauty and the Beast ride first. Usually that's about a 3-hour wait. So if we get to it first thing in the day, we won't need to pay for a Disney Premier Access Pass for it. So we've made it into the line for the Beauty and the Beast ride. It's meant to be the best ride in the park. So it looks like we just walked through the queue line and we're going straight into the first room now. So that was the Beauty and the Beast ride. Really good ride. You're on teacups that dance through every room. And obviously near the end, you've got that really special effect where the beast changes into the prince. Right, we've got a priority pass for Pooh's Honey Hunt now, so we're going to head over there. So just as we've got off is now a 90-minute queue for Beauty and the Beast. So that's why you should make that ride a priority as soon as you get into the park. As you can see, the rain and the wind is really heavy. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film today in this weather, to be honest, but I'll do my best. I have got my GoPro in the bag, so I might switch from this camera to the GoPro just because it's waterproof. And this is the line, Beauty and the Beast. It's not just by the entrance, it's going all the way back into the park. Okay, here's our priority pass for Pooh's Honey Hunt. Hello. Okay. 1, 2.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We've just got to show our priority passes here again. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that was probably a better ride than Beauty and the Beast. I enjoyed that a bit more.
It was better than the Beautiful one.
I think it was better than Beauty and the Beast as well. What do you think of that, Holly? That's your favourite? Eeyore's your favourite?
There wasn't any animated.
Okay, we're now going to go across the way. So we're going to go on Pinocchio next. And there's a Small World, we'll go on that one afterwards. So Pinocchio is just posting a 5-minute wait at the moment. So let's go in there. No. They've gone a Small World.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a bit quick. We're now heading to our next ride, which is a Small World, which is right across the way. I realise we should be doing the bigger rides, which will have a longer line later, but these are in very close vicinity from each other. So it means that we're not getting very wet when we're walking from one to the other. So although this is a Small World, it's a unique version of the ride. It's a Small World with Groot, so it's got a Marvel overlay on it. Be interesting to see what that's like. Okay, Holly. Okay, Holly. What do you think of that?
I thought it was Small World.
Small World, but with Groot.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, and the other ones,
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, still.
So that was a Small World featuring Groot. Leave a comment down below if you can count how many Groots we saw on that ride. But I did start counting, but then I lost count. There was loads. There was about 3 in every room. And all the other Marvel characters were there, like Star-Lord, Ant-Man, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and a few more as well. What we're going to do now, we're going to head over to Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, I think. It's a few minutes away. Again, that's posting a 5-minute line on the app, so it's going to be a walk-on as well. Roger Rabbit was a film many years ago. And it's got to be in this direction. Like, I'll be honest, I did want to vlog a lot more than I'm actually doing at Tokyo Disneyland today. But with this rain, it just makes it really difficult. I'm going to try my best. I also want to explain more about the parks, the tickets, the restaurants, the snacks, the ride, everything. But it is pretty difficult to talk when it's pouring down with rain. So we're going to head into the Toontown area. There's a Toontown sign. We're going to go in that direction where Roger Rabbit is. And then when we've gone on Roger Rabbit, it's time to use our other priority pass, which is Monsters, Inc., which I managed to snap up during, just after Beauty and the Beast ride. Now, there is a Roger Rabbit ride in Disneyland, California. I went on that a long, long time ago, so I'm not going to remember if this is the same ride or not. That was a bit quick and quite rough. So our next ride is Monsters, Inc. So we've got to go through from this area now to more near the front of the park. We've just done our obligatory castle photos. Don't think they come out the best. Hopefully when we come back to Tokyo Disneyland here in 2 days' time, it'll be a lot clearer. Tomorrow we're doing Tokyo Disney Sea. We've actually got 4 whole days of doing Disney parks. So today's Tokyo Disneyland, tomorrow's Tokyo Disney Sea, then we're doing Tokyo Disneyland again, and then we're going to be finishing off at Tokyo Disney Sea at the end of the week. Here we go, here's Monsters, Inc. It's a really unique ride where you flash a flashlight or a torch onto the monsters as you're going around. Thank you. So there's our priority pass. The person at work here thought Holly was 5. You're not 5.
You forget to supervise your young children and little monsters.
So on this ride, you use the flashlight to shine at the monsters.
ブー、かくれんぼはこうやるんだよ。明かりが消えたら始めるよ。
やあみんな、ヘルメットを照らしてみて。オッケー、かくれんぼ始め。いやー、ヘルメットだよ。目はダメ。
お家に帰る時間だよ。ヘルメットの次はおちびちゃん。
あれ、ヘルメットは
新しいヘルメットだよ。
かわいいだろ。
またすぐ買おうね。
人間たち。
おや、またカメラかい。できればもっと高級なやつで撮っておくれ。撮られるんならメイクを直しとくんだったよ。
Okay, that's quite good fun. What do you think?
Us?
What do you think?
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that.
Saw that.
Have a look at the photos. There's Matthew and Holly. There's me. Right, even though it is only 10 to 11, we're going to go and get an early lunch, just because it does get really busy here around lunchtime. And it'll also give us enough time to regroup and think through what we're going to be doing in this rain as well, and plan our next moves. So Star Tours is a 5-minute wait, or probably a walk-on. So we'll go to Star Tours first, then we'll go for our lunch. There's Captain Rex. So that's not bad. We walk straight to the very front of the line with the simulated door right by there.
へお入りください。キャビン内は途中空席を作らず、奥から順番におかけください。安全ベルトは座席右側から引き出し、左側のバックルに音がするまでしっかりと差し込んでください。
でもあります。どうすればいいんだ。なんか通信マンタロリアン。
さあさあ、戦いが始まろうとしている。
ハーデルドは宇宙に生息する伝説の生き物。まもなく着陸します。皆様お楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。ああ、よかった。 スターツアーズにご乗船いただき誠にありがとうございました。
Well, that was a different ride than I've experienced in the other parks. They did have the Mandalorian and Baby Grogu. Just return the, They did have the Mandalorian and Baby Grogu as a bit of a just put there just because they may be popular, but I don't think it had any relevance to the story. And then they had Ahsoka as well talking on the screen just to be, I guess, relevant with the latest TV shows which are on at the moment. Oh, not quite on. They were on a few months ago. I think now we're going to head over for our lunch. We might go to Tomorrowland Terrace because they have a Baymax burger there. So I really fancy trying the Baymax burger. So there's a pizza place here. We're going to get Holly a pizza because she isn't the biggest burger fan in the world. And then we'll go to Tomorrowland Terrace to get Baymax burgers for me and Matthew. So Holly's got her little pizza, salami pizza. I wonder if that fella's Cosmic Ray's cousin. Did you like your pizza, Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah? So me and Matthew are heading for our lunch now at Tomorrowland Terrace. A couple of Baymax burgers coming up. So here's our food. Matthew's got a BLT burger. I've got a Baymax burger. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Sprite, Coke, 2 fries, and a souvenir mug with a dessert in it. And this is what it looks like in here. They really squeeze everybody in. It is jam-packed and the tables are almost touching each other. There's literally no space in here at all. And it's not about, what time is it? Oh, it's 20 to 12 now. So here's Matthew's BLT burger. You eat it in the bag so it doesn't drip everywhere. And here's my Baymax burger. Not exactly sure what's on it, but it's got plenty of stuff. There you go. I'll try that now. If Holly doesn't drink all my Sprite. So if you look at that, there's an awful lot of stuff on there. I don't even know what it is. I think it's got chicken and beef on there. Take a look at that. The top layer is chicken. Then it's got some vegetables or salad. And you got beef. It's good. It's really good. So this is the dessert we got. It's a Donald Duck special. And it came in this souvenir mug. And it's a real porcelain mug as well. It's not plastic. It's a real porcelain mug.
Yeah. I just want to try that.
Things are, they might be stuck here. No, I'm going to be completely honest. That burger was really tasty. I really enjoyed that Baymax burger. I think the chicken, although was unexpected, was a nice touch. Just been looking at the app over lunch, and lots of the rides are still 5 to 15 minute waits. So I'm guessing people aren't coming here today because of the weather. Although it does seem to be calming down a little bit. It's still raining, but it's not raining as heavy as it was. I think we're going to walk across the castle forecourt in that direction and head towards Adventureland because Pirates of the Caribbean is only a 5-minute wait. Pirates of the Caribbean is right in front of us here.
No, that's only one China.
My dear colours, your grace and mix. No need to expose your superstructure.
Without a look at this here map, this was the key to the treasure.
Do have yourself a drink. Small one. Drink out and shout out. Yes, 'tis a fine treasure indeed. Is that not true, my chromatic winged feet? Yo ho, the pirate's life for me.
What did you think, Holly?
The best
No.
part was the jar.
The draw.
Yeah.
Not like Shanghai, was it?
I like it when it was like that. and
Absolutely.
So I think that was very similar to the one in California. We're a bit spoilt now because we went to Shanghai Disneyland last year, which has probably got the best Pirates of the Caribbean ever there. It's a mixture of practical and screens. Oh, it looks like it's really pouring down with rain now. So we're going to go on Jungle Cruise next. It's right next door almost to Pirates of the Caribbean. It's posting a 5-minute wait. Let's see what it's like. It'd be interesting to see if we get wet on this. Look at that, they even wipe the seats down for people before they go on. That's nice.
皆さん、こんにちは。スーパー雨の森です。この雨にある美肌効果があるので、どうやって技にパサパサしてあげてください。さすが、ネイティブジョンですね。まさに。大学生それもそのはず、本日のライオン一家の特別招待客は、そんな際なんです。皆さんのうちの半分は無事に帰れば、お知り合いばっかりだな。愛情かけて一気波がりかけて大きな口を開けて私たちを威嚇してきましたよ。さあ、ボートがひっくり返される前にさっさと通り過ぎましょう。じゃん、はい、じゃん。私たちが敵じゃないことを伝えるために英語で友達って言いましょう。友達はフレンドですよ。ということで、ゴールの木の裏側などだと。さあ、皆さん、木の裏側はどの方向く？これはゾウの鳴き声。もしかしてカプセルの守り神。さあ、そこを見てください。うわー、見てください。こちらではインド象たちも私たちを観察してくれていますよ。パワーがこう、皆さんもね、いかがですか？今だ。さっきまとめてください。あちらのゾウさんが。また、ボートが船着き場に到着しても、揚げ線の準備が整うまでは、しっかりと座ったままで待っていてくださいね。はい、どうぞありがとうございました。またがずに前か後ろお好きな方に。またね。
So our jungle skipper was really, really enthusiastic. Couldn't understand a word he was saying, but I bet there was a joke in there somewhere about the backside of water. What we're going to do now is walk to the top end of the park and go on Splash Mountain and Haunted Mansion, which are that way. Unfortunately today, the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is actually closed for refurbishment for a good few weeks. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to go on this trip. And if this weather hasn't put you off coming to Japan, I will tell you that I've written a travel guide to Japan. It's called the Travelshorts Guide to Japan. It contains all the places we've stayed, places we've visited, attractions we've visited, the tips and tricks we've learned along the way. There's also an extensive section about Tokyo Disneyland in there, about how to get tickets, how to get premier access tickets, how to get priority passes, standby tickets. Hold on,
stage performance of Disney Harmony Encounter has been canceled.
Oh, they cancelled the parade. Splash Mountain this way. It's a totally free download. You just click on the link in the description to download it, or scan the QR code on the screen here. Once again, it's totally free. I won't even ask you for your email address. As always, I do these videos and all the guides for fun, not for profit. I'll never ask for anything in return. I don't ask for Patreon, buy me a coffee, super chats, any of that grifting nonsense. I just make these videos for fun. Posted a 10-minute wait. Okay, let's go. Thank you. So this is posting a 10-minute wait. Usually this ride is at least 70 minutes. So I do think this weather has stopped a lot of people coming to the parks today. I've just checked the app, and Beauty and the Beast is only a 60-minute wait now. Normally that could be about 180 minutes. Can you imagine waiting 3 hours for that ride? So although it is proper miserable today, one shining light is that you get to walk on most of the rides. Okay, so this is going to be our longest wait. 10 minutes. Oh, you two in the front.
It's number one.
You're going to be in the front, Holly.
Yeah, we are.
We are very wet. It makes no difference. We're very wet already.
We're not.
We are. So did you enjoy that, Holly? Yeah? So much so you want to go on it again? Okay. And you want to go on it again, don't you? Yeah. So that's the only place left on Earth you can go on an original incarnation of Splash Mountain. About the ride, it's similar but slightly different to the old ones. Oh, let's look at the photos. So what was different on that one than the other Splash Mountains I've been on? There was a lot more internal drops during the ride, which added to a lot of fun, actually. It was a really good ride. And that's why, so much so, Matthew and Holly want to go straight back on. And because of the lines, the lines aren't very long at all. I don't mind queuing up for another 10 or 15 minutes for that. So let's go back and queue up again. Looks like the line's got up to 30 minutes, so we're not going to wait in that. We're going to go to Haunted Mansion instead. Just a 5-minute wait for Haunted Mansion. Normally it says 13 when it's a walk-on.
果たして諸君はこの部屋から出ることができるかな
We should all be able to fit in one. got Pearly Gates there. We've got Rust in Peace. Empty Tomb. You Are Gone. What do you think of that, Holly?
I felt like it was.
Yeah. What do you think?
Rust in peace.
And here lieth his living wives, Penelope, Abigail, Anastasia. So I'm going to say that ride is about 90 to 95% exactly the same as the Florida one. Florida ride's actually my favorite ever theme park ride. And I say that because I went there in the 1980s when rides like that in the UK didn't really exist, and it's always been a nostalgic ride for me. So that's why the Haunted Mansion has been my favorite ride for 40 years, pretty much, just under 40 years. Anyway, let's keep walking around and seeing what we can find. It's really pouring down with rain again. So it looks like we're going to be going on Alice in Teacups. That's how many people are in front of us in the line, so we're pretty much going straight on. There we go. I think that's it. That was the teacups. We're now going to go right next door to Cinderella's Carousel. That was the carousel. We're now just going to go right across the way to Snow White's Adventures. 15 minutes.
Here to visit Snow White? No, I am warning you.
Well, did you blink and miss that?
Yeah. With what?
Yeah. That was a bit quick, wasn't it, Holly?
Yeah.
I think as Big Thunder Mountain Railroad isn't operational at the moment, that was probably the fastest ride we've been on other than Splash Mountain. It zoomed through all those rooms, so much so if you blink, you've actually missed a scene. Anyway, I think we're going to go to PhilharMagic, which is right in front of us here. The entrance is a little bit different than the Florida one. Has these things like this behind me.
Hello, dreamers of all ages. Seating for the next performance will begin in just a few minutes. Also, do not put your opera glasses on until you're instructed to do so. If you don't have opera glasses, please see one of our cast members. Thank you and enjoy the show.
So that is the same kind of PhilharMagic as all the other parks, apart from it's in Japanese. But it did have a cocoa scene, and I'm sure the last time I saw PhilharMagic just over a year ago, it didn't have a cocoa scene in. Anyway, as you can see, it's absolutely pouring down with rain now. On to the next ride. We've just walked through the castle for the first time on this trip. We're going to head towards Main Street and look for something to eat, just a snack. Ice cream, anything like that. Just snacks, really. It's really coming down again now. It's such a shame. It'd be lovely to be here in the nice blue skies, or even cloudy skies. There's no rain. But you've got to make the most of it. So we've just got 3 ice creams. I've gone for a peach sherbet. Matthew and Holly have gone for a strawberry each. These were 400 yen each, so 1,200 yen for the 3 of them. And I think Holly likes my peach sherbet.
Shrimp bathroom first again, Max.
Okay. So I mentioned right at the start of this video, I'll tell you about the tickets. So I thought, while Matthew and Holly are still eating their ice cream, I've finished mine. I'll tell you about where I got the tickets from. Main places you can get them are directly from Disney, Klook.com and Trip.com. And I thought I'd try them from all those different vendors. Because we're here for 4 days, I thought I'll get one from Disney, direct, one from Klook and one from Trip.com. See if there's any difference in purchasing them from different vendors. And there's absolutely no difference whatsoever, except one thing, the cost. I noticed that Trip.com, maybe with their internal conversion rate, was slightly cheaper by about £3 per day for a set of 3 tickets for all 3 of us. One thing that Tokyo Disneyland is doing currently, you can only buy single entry tickets. So you can't buy 2-day passes, it's all 1-day pass for 1 theme park. So we had to buy today 3 Tokyo Disneyland tickets. It was actually purchased today through Disney Direct. What happens then, after you purchase your ticket, you're emailed a QR code as an order receipt. You then scan that QR code into the Tokyo Disneyland Resort app. And that was the same for if you got that from Disney, from Klook, or from Trip.com. So after I purchased from Trip.com, from Disney Direct, and from Klook.com, I did realize that the Trip.com was the best option. Exactly the same process. They email you the confirmation with a QR code, which you then scan into the app. So for our 4th day, because we're here for 4 consecutive days, I then purchased another one from Trip.com. It was purely a test. I should have just done them from Trip.com from all the tickets, because I did realize it was slightly cheaper. But I just wanted to see if there's any difference, just for my own peace of mind and my own research, as Matthew, for my own research, just to see if there's differences in purchasing from different vendors. But there isn't. So what I've done, I've left a link down below in the description directly to the Trip.com website where you can get tickets for Tokyo Disneyland. You can also scan the QR code on the screen about here. That will take you directly to the Trip.com website where you can purchase tickets for Tokyo Disneyland. So we had to get some little green dumplings, or the green mochis. One is a vanilla, one is chocolate, and one is strawberry. And these cost 400 for a pack of 3. Yeah, Holly can try it first. This is what it looks like close up. There he is. Oh, what's going on? There he is. Oh, it's trying to... There, look. There he is. Whoa. Doesn't like that. Yeah. That's it.
What did you do to it?
So that's the chocolate one. Tastes okay. Both Matthew and Holly don't like the vanilla one. I haven't had it yet, but I think this is the vanilla. I think that's more of a vanilla custard than just vanilla. I'm going to go with yellow inside.
I like it.
I bet all three. I thought it was fine. So that was these famous alien mochis. I really enjoyed them. Matthew and Holly didn't really like them that much.
Didn't like custard. Yeah.
Matthew didn't like the custard one. Holly didn't really like all of them. Strawberry filling she liked. We've actually got tickets for one of these shows now. It is called Mickey's Magical Music World. I'll be honest, I don't really know what it is apart from Mickey playing an instrument maybe, because it's Mickey's Magical Musical World. It's over by the Beauty and the Beast ride. This is one of the ones that you enter into a lottery to actually get a ticket for. So when we were coming in this morning, I didn't really film it because of the rain. I entered the lottery and we won for this performance, which is going to start at 5 to 4, but it asks you to start entering the building from 3:25, now 3:30, so we haven't got that much more time to go before the show starts. Heading over there now. We've been allocated the seats as well. We're in Block A, row 7, 7, 8 and 9. Let's go over there. Got to put my hood back on. I've got to put the camera away. It's pouring down. As you already know, it's pouring down today. Now, that is such a shame to see Space Mountain being dismantled, bringing it back down to the ground. I'm not sure what ride is going to be replacing Space Mountain, but look at that. Poor thing. We would have loved to have rode Space Mountain while we're here, but unfortunately, we'll never ever get a chance to. So that show was really, really good. It reminded me a lot of Mickey's Wondrous Book in Hong Kong Disneyland. There were lots of performers, lots of different musical numbers. But yeah, recommend going to see that. I'm glad we won the lottery system to actually go and see that show. I guess now it's time to go back outside in the rain. So they have got Stitch Encounter here, but we're not going to do that because it's obviously going to just be in Japanese, so we won't have a clue what's going on. The Big Pop, it's where you can get all the popcorn buckets that are for sale in the theme park. Next up, we've got a Disney Premier Access Pass for the Happy Ride with Baymax behind us here. It's actually got a really big fan base, this ride has. You see lots of people dancing to the music. There's Matthew and Holly over there. So that was a Happy Ride with Baymax. Really fun. Like alien swirling saucers. Exactly the same concept from studios in Florida. I think We've actually almost done every ride today. There's only, what have they to do? Well, not even a ride. Country Bear Jamborees, Tiki Room, and I think the only ride is Peter Pan. But that was showing at about 35 minute wait. So I don't think we're going to wait that long for Peter Pan. Yeah, I think we've done every ride. We're going to head over to the Tiki Room, actually. That should just be a straight walk in, watch the show in the dry. And Haunted Mansion's over there as well. I think that's probably a walk on, so we can go on Haunted Mansion again. Like I said, one of my favourite rides, Haunted Mansion in Florida. Well, it's my favourite ride in Florida, the Haunted Mansion. One thing about the weather being like this, there's so much space on the castle forecourt to take photos with the castle. It just doesn't have a blue sky, so maybe a bit of Photoshop, and we can make this look good. Off Tiki, they go in the Tiki room.
What is it?
They sing, birds singing.
Is it a show?
Yeah, and I think Stitch is in this one as well. So it's 5:20. This is the Diamond Horseshoe restaurant in front of us here. And there's the line waiting to go in all the way down there. So the next show for Country Bears Jamboree is in 8 minutes. So we thought we'd come into the show. It's out of the rain. I wonder what the songs are like in Japanese.
皆さん、お待たせいたしました。ハウス食品がお送りするバケーションジャンボリーの開演です。
T シャツとまだ着れるでしょ。さてみんな準備はいいかなって言うけど、どうなのシェイカーうまくいったね皆さんバケーションジャンボリー楽しんでいただけましたか
バイバイ素敵なバケーションは
What do you think of that show?
I think it was alright.
That's alright, I'm sure Matthew loved it. So we're just walking past Big Thunder Mountain. Unfortunately, like I said earlier in this video, it's actually down for refurbishment at the moment, which is a shame because it is one of my favourite rides, especially in Florida. Yeah.
One of the only roller coasters.
Yeah, as Matthew said, it's one of the only roller coasters here. We have got a kiddie coaster in Toontown, which we haven't been on, but it is outdoors, so it'll be extremely wet. The Peter Pan ride is showing 25 minutes in the hour, and as it's probably the last ride that we haven't done yet, we're just going to wait in the line for 25 minutes. In the grand scheme of things, 25 minutes is absolutely nothing on a normal day. So it's going to be in that direction over there. When I'm saying that this is the last ride we haven't been on so far, I'm not counting Dumbo or a kiddie coaster because they're out in the rain. So I don't think it'd be very pleasurable riding Dumbo in this weather. So we'll save that for when we're back in a couple of days' time. After we finish on this ride, we have got another show, Club Mouse Beat. There. We're in the first row. And we can start going in at 6:10. And the performance is at 6:40. Current time is just before 6 o'clock. So once we've done this ride, we'll go over there really quickly and get our seats. There's Tinkerbell flying around there. I've never seen that on any other ride.
Now then, forward sail!
So that was the Peter Pan ride. Pretty much exactly the same as the Florida ride, apart from the language. Now we're going to head over to the other side of the park and go to the Club Mouse Beat show that we've got tickets for. Thank you. So this is the show, Club Mouse Beat. We are right in the front, seats J15, 16, and 17. And just like the previous show that we saw, this was actually done via the lottery system when we came into the park this morning. So we were fortunate enough to win tickets to see this show. They have just come over the loudspeaker to announce that because of the weather conditions today, they will be performing an alternative version of the show, which we are undercover, but it is kind of open air, so you can see through the sides over there. You can see daylight. So maybe it was blowing some rain in on the stage, or that they might go that out. I don't know. So let's just wait. The show is due to begin in 2 minutes' time. They haven't said anything about not using cameras either, so hopefully I should be able to film it. Okay, that was a really good show. It's probably more aimed for the younger crowd, but it was enjoyable all the same. We looked at the app and Splash Mountain is just a 10-minute wait. So we're going to zoom all the way to the other side of the park, do Splash Mountain, then come back all the way over here for our dining reservation in 33 minutes time. Hopefully Splash Mountain doesn't go to a longer time and we make it back. So see you when we're at Splash Mountain. Just rode Splash Mountain, really fun. Time for our reservation has already gone, and we've got about, just under a 10-minute walk to get to the other side of the park. Probably not going to allow us to go in, because they may do a 10-minute grace period. I doubt they're going to do a 15-minute grace period, but we'll see, fingers crossed. We made it to our reservation. They honoured us for about 10 minutes. We're about 12 minutes late in total. But it's fine. They sat us down straight away. Finally taking that wet jacket off for the first time all day. So this is the Centre Street Coffee House. It's famous for one dish. And when they bring it out, I'll show you. And if you're familiar with unique dishes to Tokyo Disneyland, you'll recognise this one straight away.
I saw Tiki.
And this is the famous dish that we've ordered. This is the Baymax curry dish. So Baymax is right in the middle, sitting in a bath of curry. He's made out of rice. There's beef stroganoff in the front and chicken curry in the back. There he is, look at him. And then for dessert, we have got the cheesecake. Looks very nice for dessert. And for drinks, I've gone for a Fanta melon float. So Fanta melon with ice cream and a strawberry on the top. Matthew's gone for the same. And Holly's just gone for regular melon soda. Fanta melon. What's it like, Holly? Okay? Really good? What about you? Good?
Yeah. He has no head now. Hello.
It feels almost wrong to start eating Baymax, to be honest. I think I'm going to start with his head. There he goes.
Oh, poor Baymax.
Stroganoff first.
Outside.
So Baymax head and some stroganoff. Yeah, that tastes really good. Anyway, we're going to finish this up now. I don't think you guys want to see any of us eating, so I'll see you again shortly after we finish.
I can't have like a
So we finished our Baymax curry. That tasted really good, in fairness. Total price for all three of us. So 3 Baymax curries, cheesecake, 2 melon floats, 1 Fanta melon. Came to 8,100 and something. I'll leave the total price down here somewhere. And I think that is going to end our day here at Tokyo Disneyland. We're not going to stay for the fireworks. It said there's going to be a reduced fireworks show thing on the loudspeaker. So we're going to see that on Thursday when it's not going to rain, because it's not going to be very pleasant standing outside while it's raining with a small fireworks show. Oh, here we go through the exit. Thank you. Bye. Bye. So we are going to be going to our new hotel, which is the Disney Ambassador Hotel. We're going to get a bus there. You could walk there normally, but I don't really want to walk that distance with our sopping wet feet. Matthew's sopping wet feet. Holly's sopping wet feet. And it's still raining. So we're going to get the courtesy shuttle bus, which departs from bus stop number 3. So we're going to head there now. Then we're going to check into our hotel. And then we're going to do a full little room tour of our new hotel room at the Disney Ambassador Hotel. That's going to be us. Number 3, Tokyo Disney Ambassador Hotel. Right, so we're on the bus. A few minutes after it goes, we'll be at our hotel. And because we've left just that little bit early, the bus is pretty empty. And we've made it to Disney Ambassador Hotel. Time to check in, and hopefully our bags should be waiting for us in our rooms. We've checked into our hotel, the Disney Ambassador Hotel here at Tokyo Disneyland. We're room 6107 on the 6th floor. Do you want to have a tour? Of course you do. So, we walk in. Got a wardrobe on the left-hand side here. We have a safe there. Somewhere to store your luggage. And the other side here with some coat hangers and slippers. Then we've got this desk area, well, vanity area here. We've had our luggage delivered to the room, so there's one of our bags. Our suitcase is also over there. Little stool to sit on while you're getting ready in the mirror. Then here's the bathroom area. First of all, we've got the sink. Got these cute little mugs, which we're going to be taking home with us as a souvenir. There's the amenity kit, toothbrushes, and cotton buds and a bob, washcloth. Got the hairdryer in there. And some face cream in there and a hairbrush. Then on the right hand side we have got the bathroom. Find the light? No, the light's not there. So there's the bathroom with a shower. It's kind of a wet room. Oh, there we go. And we've got shampoo, conditioner and body soap. And towels up there. Then this side is the toilet. Standard Japanese toilet with a bidet function. Then as we come into the room, we've got the tea and coffee making facilities there. And in here we've got the fridge with 3 complimentary bottles of water in there. And we have got coffee making things there. And some green or Japanese tea there. Then as we come into the room, this is actually a family room, but I'll show you the converted bed after I've done this tour. So currently it's got 2 single beds. We have got the aircon thermostat on the wall there. On this we have got emergency torch or flashlight. Got some postcards, so there's a souvenir there. Notepad, telephone and clock. Oh, excuse me. Over here we got the television. Got pyjamas in there and a laundry bag. Nothing in that drawer. Nothing in that drawer. Then we've got a sofa bed there. Table and chairs there with Matthew. We've just come back from the park, so we're really tired. And then let's have a look at the view out the window, shall we? If I can get there. There's a view onto the courtyard. Right by there. So I booked this directly with Disney themselves. None of the third-party websites have official Disney hotels on their website. I'm going to come back to this room in a minute and I'm going to show you how it converts to a family room with a trundle bed that appears under this bed here. So apparently there's going to be a trundle bed under here for Holly to sleep on. All you've got to do, pull it out. There. It's already made up as well with a duvet. We just need a pillow. Yeah. Okay, there's no pillow for her. And there wasn't one in the wardrobe, so I might have to ask housekeeping for a pillow. Well, that ends a wet day at Tokyo Disneyland. Despite the weather, we still had a load of fun, though. I'm really glad we went there. It would have been a bit nicer if it didn't rain, but that can't be helped. We're in our hotel room now. We're going to relax a little bit, get an early night, because we're going to do it all again tomorrow at Tokyo Disney Sea. So we're going to end this video here. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. It's really appreciated. If you're new here, my name is Mark, along with my daughter Holly, son Matthew. We make travel and theme park videos from around the world. Now here's Holly with a very special message.
If you like this video, please remember to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell button. Bye!
Bye! Next time on Travelshorts Epic Japan Trip.